Good morning, my friends. Today is an impromptu live stream. Why not? I just wanted to build, but it's always best with company, so why not? So I started to take out my base plates already and decided I can't have a mismatched colored building. I want to do a skyscraper. And I was at one point thought I could do multiple rolls of this, but I didn't buy the base plates. So I have enough here for a second row. The third floor would be, okay. Okay, the skyscraper is not going to be very tall. I wanted an extremely tall skyscraper. All right. Well, that ain't going to happen, apparently. So the first thing, on this one, okay, is we need a regular base plate for the bottom. Right? For the ground floor. Okay. I'm not going to use the white one. Okay. I have to use the big base. Okay. Because this building's going to be bigger than that. Hey, YOLO! Boy, you were up at midnight for butt chop, Haley, and gang, and now you're still awake? Wow. Large mucks require plates. Large mucks require bricks too. Okay, so I have to use what I have because, yeah, self-explanatory. All right. In order to do a skyscraper, if I want a skyscraper, I might have to do this, which means smaller than what I originally anticipated. I have insomnia. Apparently. Okay. So, back to my base plate. If I do a skyscraper, that means I could probably do it on this base plate. Yellow, if you want to come on, just let me know. And then we can have chats and laughs and whatnot. Oh, speaking of whatnot, that's right. I went on I tried to win or whatever my first thing on whatnot, and somebody beat me to it, and I didn't know what that whatnot was like. I thought you pick something you want and you buy it. It didn't dawn on me that somebody else could just push the button and say they wanted it. I was like a little, oh yeah, I have a lot of these gray ones. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of gray. So I didn't win, apparently, the item that I wanted. But I'm learning. I'm learning about whatnot. Learning about what it is, how to do it. It's actually quite easy to get on there. Cowboy. Yes, you were there. Cowboy. Oh my dinos. He was quicker. It's because it was my first time too. So what happened? I mean, I know you hear this a lot. It's your first time. But anyways, adult stream. And he brings studio. Yes, you click on it, but if it's the first time, that means you have to put in your address and your bank info and all that. So you you have to put in your info. I mean, because obviously you have to pay with your credit card. And during the time that I was paying, um, yeah, Kyle got it. Mail is here. Yay. So yeah, anybody want the link? Let me know. I have all of my dear friends here. It was great. Okay. So I think this skyscraper is gonna be 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 16 by 16. And everybody's saying hello to Mail. So, oh, great. So, thank you. I'll hit the invite and I'll post it right in the chat. There's nobody here that I have to worry about. So, it's good. It's right in the chat. Okay. I'll get some light on the subject. It will not be a long stream. Yeah, get in there and teach Miss Ingrid some stuff. Oh no. I'm being schooled. All right. What color will this building be? It will be the color of whatever I have. So there'll have to be a door. Hey, Mail.
The classroom is now in session.
Let me sharpen my pencil.
Yes, there's a reason why I said, oh, skyscrapers, because those who know exactly why I get excited when I see other people building skyscrapers.
Yeah, well, this ain't going to be very tall, apparently, because of lack of building materials. But
I
give it a try.
You're running low on bricks, and so am I.
It is what it is. So yeah, so I did buy before I went broke these beautiful blue windows to go in the 6x6 window frames. Okay.
Those ones, and they're the ones that are like those would be the ones that are in a lot of the Friends sets, the big buildings.
Are they? Well, let me tell you.
Because I know there's a bunch of them in a whole array of colors. In the what is it? In the Main Street set.
So
And I should know because I have 2 of the Main Street sets.
I have a bunch of these, and now I don't know where they are. Welcome to Mock Building 101. This is This is a common problem. What did I do with this or that or the other? Or, like, wait a minute. I had a whole ton of them.
I'm just gonna mute myself for something really quickly.
Okay. I trust the reason why you had to mute.
Okay, yeah, I'm back.
By the way, I labeled this as an adult stream, so you don't have to watch yourself so much.
Yeah, good, good. I'm. Some people might know I am anti-censorship.
Okay, good. Okay. Because I figured we're just going to have some fun, and if I accidentally
Yeah,
say
and so
something,
part of
you
and so part of that fun is according to YOLO is to get up in your grill and teach you some crap.
okay. Rich
Yeah,
figures, damn, I'm
I
14.
I echo your sentiment, YOLO. As I'm building lots of things, I'm beginning to realize that I need to probably place $1,000 worth of Bricklink orders just to restock my inventory.
Yeah, this. All right, so the best thing for you to do is go to the uh Lego store and actually go through the wall.
Yeah,
Now,
and that's
do
what
you have that?
I did for a lot of things because over the past year now, whenever I've seen um whenever I've seen bulk quantities of small pieces, I made sure to pick them up because a while ago I got a whole large cup full of either dark grey or light grey 1x2 plates, and I'm gonna have to do some hunting for a lot of their other stuff. So I'm gonna probably have to go to before I go back to university. I'm probably gonna have to make weekly visits to the Lego store to constantly scout out the pieces on the pab wall, which means I'm gonna have to take 2 trains and 2 buses to get there.
Mm. So you've got it planned.
Yeah, because I know there's a lot of pieces that I'll be able to find on the pab wall that will be cheaper than going via Bricklink, and I'm gonna have to do the math on a lot of stuff. Like I'll probably be actively searching up the Bricklink prices and the Lego Pick a Brick online prices and calculating the value of how many pieces I can squeeze into cups to directly compare values at the store. That's how much I need to maximize the value because I'm so low on a lot of really basic pieces.
You're also going to have to, and I hear him saying have to, should actually, um, go on the day that is best at the Lego store, not best for you. So,
Yeah,
in other words,
that's why I'm in a Facebook group that gives updates about new pieces on the pab wall because I like to be very vigilant about scouting out the pieces there.
so like there's one store 30 minutes south of me and one store 30 minutes north of me. I'm perfect right in the middle. Um, but one store gets their shipment for the, for restocking their pab wall on a Tuesday. And then the other store, on a Thursday. So then you plan accordingly. And that way, if they get in a couple of boxes of a certain hot item, the item that everybody's going to want to get.
Yeah,
So, you know, you know the hot items. They're usually the oh trans blue or whatever, or the,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hot
See, I'm not. See, I don't see as a fan of old Lego. I don't tile over my water. I don't mind the blue studded water because I'm a sucker for vintage Lego. So I'm not one of those people that has to worry about scouting those on the cheap. I'm the type of
okay.
guy. I'm the type of guy that has to worry about scouting for 1x6 white bricks on the cheap and
Oh,
the one by and I'm also the type of guy who builds who's obsessed with building skyscrapers. So I'm always trying to scout for the 1x6x5 wall panels on the cheap. And I'm less of the person that wants to scout out the light grey tiles on the cheap because I use alternatives for my sidewalks. So there's a lot of different well, as a vintage Lego builder primarily, I'm on the hunt for different pieces than the contemporary builders like yourself and other people around here.
so whatever works.
Yeah,
That's what
and
I
right
think.
now I'm on the Facebook group. Apparently, it was last updated nearly a month ago, and they definitely have a couple small pieces that I really need in bulk. But what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take an inventory of what's in my storage drawers and make a list of all of the pieces I need so I can go in it with a plan of attack rather than buying willy nilly like most people normally do.
The plan of attack. I love it.
Yeah. Because if I've got a budget of $1,000 to restock my inventory for building mocks for the next 2 years or whatever, then I gotta make all of my dollars count. Especially
Hmm.
especially in this economy. Am I right?
Absolutely. Every penny now counts. Um, by the way, I posted it that Yolo had said your pinkish skyscraper was cool,
Yes, I.
and just
Well, it's a not quite skyscraper status. It's probably tall building status because it is taller than all of the modulars.
I am against keeping the back open.
See,
But
As
it
a
is
see
playability.
as a vintage Lego person, um, open backs don't bug me as much as it bugs most people.
Uh, yeah, I know what you're saying, and I'm torn between the two thoughts. I see what you're saying, Yolo. I have to think about it.
See, I say if you're ever having buildings that's going up against a wall, as a contemporary builder, that's when it's best to leave it open backed. However, if it's going in the middle of a street, and particularly if it's in a block of other buildings, that's when it's best to actually build up the back.
I can't reach the clear panels. I put them up so high, I can't reach them.
Yeah.
Great. I can't reach my brick. There's no way.
And
Okay.
I just oh, and I saw that you didn't even need me to tell you to switch up the camera layout. Bravo.
I remembered. Well, if you're not gonna show anything, then I can see the reason why this camera layout works
Yeah.
best. Because if
Oh,
people
and
want
I
to see
did
the
I
more.
did something kind of naughty. Um, and now that my auntie and I are home and we've been doing our bookkeeping about our vacation to Brickworld Chicago, we ran over some books and she realized she owed me $200. So don't tell anyone else because you're hearing it here first on the Ingrid Win live stream. But I
Woohoo!
I used that $200 to go buy a 37% off Lego Friends downtown, blah blah blah, Unity Street.
Oh, cool. That was a good one.
Yeah, because Target Australia right now had it down from a little over $200 to $139.99, and
Oh,
so I bought it because I was seeing similar sale prices at the start of June before Chicago, and all of a sudden that one from Target Australia popped up, and I was like, "Shut up and take my money." 'Cause I've been on the hunt for a good bargain on that set, and that's the best deal I've seen yet. So I literally bought it 4.5 hours ago, and
That's
and
awesome.
because it was more than $100, I qualified for free shipping.
Yeah, that's everything falling. It's all right. I still can't find the bricks that I need. Oh, who knows where I put everything?
Yeah, so I was gonna announce that news with when I'm building Lego Friend sets with a door build over the weekend, but then Ingrid Wynn popped up with this live stream, and
Woohoo!
and just as I was about to say, if you need any company, I'm always available. Then she willingly put up the invite in the chat, and I was like, so the stars have aligned, and so I was like, okay, yeah, Ingrid Wynn is an avid buyer, not necessarily a collector, but an avid buyer of the Lego Friend. So I was like, okay, yeah, you're hearing it here first. That's a lot of trans clear. Are they some of the panels?
Some of this is a mixed match bag.
Okay, all different shapes.
But all right, so I know I have a few of these, which
Ooh,
is the
curved
curve.
ones.
Okay, I can't find them. Just like I know I have, look, about 150 of these
Ooh. Did you buy them from Pick a Brick online?
on the wall.
Oh, you scored them on the wall. Oh, great find right there. Great find.
They also came with the doors. Oh, you're not even seeing my build right now. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So what I plan on doing is having one more over here on the other side and then putting a flower pot here. But yeah, I just need one more.
Yeah.
One more.
So,
Oh,
are you deliberately trying to use those curved windows to create kind of a lobby area at the front?
well, it's going to be the entranceway to the building, so that way it looks a little more sleek. But then again, okay, I have to count bricks and everything. I don't want it to be let's okay, hold on.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everyone get out their abacus or their calculator or
Abacus.
whatever time period methodology you do to use math, because we're counting the studs right now.
Yeah.
That's why Lego back in the 70s and the late 60s used to put white dots on the green base plates that came with the sets, so that you didn't have to count how many studs were over. And then they realized they couldn't keep it up because it was too expensive to print the white dots onto the studs. And what they realized is that when kids took apart those old sets to make mocks, you just have these random white dots everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do feel I am imitating the color commentators or the play-by-play announcers in sport. I just got done watching Thursday night football in Australia.
I don't like one side curved and the other side not.
And I do kind of like imitating a David Attenborough talking about animals in the wild.
Go ahead, do your best imitation.
Yeah.
The wild
So,
Ingrid. The wild
so
Ingrid.
yeah, I'm going to try to get a really low voice to be
And
like that. So we're watching Ingrid win, trying to count the studs, making sure that the doors are closely aligned and that they're going to line up with the curved walls. Yeah, I don't do a good David Attenborough impersonation.
The wild mock builder. Oh, this is a rare find.
So we have the wild clicking cliff building the Lego set in the jungle.
Notice how mock building increases the excitability of this rare creature, giggling so like a child.
I think it'd be hilarious to do a time lapse of myself building a mock and then trying to do a David Attenborough impersonation of myself doing my thing. That'd be funny. But that requires a lot of work.
Yeah, that requires work. I like that.
I'd rather just build the mock on a live stream and be done with it. Just like what you and I and hundreds of other people do.
So, this is where I scrap the one idea for another, and yep, this is part of the mock building technique.
Yeah,
the
amount of times I'm trying to build something, and I'm like, you know what, I can be doing this so much better, because it's all about trial and error. That is the most fun for me about mock building, honestly, is the trial and error. I'm not sure about other mock builders out there, because I know most people just prefer to they prefer making their vision come true. But honestly, I enjoyed the trial and error process, and I'm liking the fact that you've got some of the 1x4 like tan masonry bricks right there.
Yeah, well, like I said, we are going to build with what we have, and here we have Trash Bag Fashion Lover.
That's a creative name.
That is. She's gone past the Mills plate. I have not gone past the Mills plate.
Actually, you have by one stud with that 6x10. Sorry, that 6x8 dark grey plate.
Oh, yeah. I see. And you know what I was planning on doing was attaching this to the other plate. That's why. This is gonna go on top.
So is that gonna connect with a road base plate or something?
Yes. Well, it's not gonna be a road plate, but it's gonna be like this onto the 60 whatever by 60 whatever plate, and that way it will be easily removed from the Mills plate. The actual Mills plate is going to be 2 bricks high. She's tuning up for the in the chat.
Whenever I see people quoting golf commentators, I can always picture Jim Nantz on CBS for whatever
Mm.
reason.
Okay,
Saying
so
that.
now,
So I think the dimensions you're trying to think of is 64 by 64.
yep. I say yep.
Yep.
My pure English right there. Beautiful English. And I need to finish going around this building a little bit because it's got to be symmetry.
Wait. Wait a minute. Are you putting on a? I can't quite tell because of the wait. No. Is that a bunch of wait, is that 4 light grey 16 by 16 plates built on top of a Mills plate?
Yes. Well, it's not a Mills plate because Mills plate means that it is
Yeah, because
because
that depth that I can't quite gauge the depth perception. Okay, so that's a 32 by 32 light bluish grey a base plate.
yes,
Yeah.
which will be placed on top of a 64 by 64.
So how are you going to connect that to the studs on a Mills plate then?
Like this. So
No,
let's say-
no, what I'm talking about is so you're gonna put 4 32 by 32 base plates together to form a
okay.
64 by 64 area, but then there is no anti-studs on the bottom of
Okay.
the base
So
plate.
pretend this is 64 by 64.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I will have, which is right here. Okay. Something connecting. Okay. And let's say I've measured and done the road. This is going to be the road. And, okay, I have to push everything inside. Okay. So I've decided this is where it's going to go. Going to go on top like that.
Okay,
And then
so
the easily removed section, because let's say I build the road. Okay, this is the road. Let's pretend this is the road plates, whatever. Now it's easily removed because you only have a certain amount of studs holding it on, and then the blankness on that Mills plate is actually where it will sit. You can actually see where it will sit.
So you don't care if the base plate is connected to the Mills plate underneath. You want it to be easily removable.
Yes, it's going to be
So
easily removable.
you're not following the Mills technique by the rule book. You're going for more of an
There was a rule book
approach.
That's why you're here.
Yeah. So your approach to the Mills, well, your approach to Mills is a little bit off the beaten path, shall we say, so that it's easier to take things off of the plates.
I'm sorry. I have to laugh. Nobody should be following rules.
Yeah.
There's mocking, and then there's mocking. I'm the mock of mockers.
Yeah.
In other words, I'm gonna wing it.
Yeah, but because people forget that Mills is an acronym: Modular Integrated Landscaping, either system or standard, but nonetheless, MILS is a building standard, and there's nothing against going away from the standard, but the standard is a standard because it's a
Okay.
standard. It's kind of like LGMS, Lego gauge model standard.
Well,
It's
I'm not
a standard because it's a standard standard.
okay. So, anyways, let's get past this part because, well, now we're just wasting time. So so basically, I want the windows to be matching, so they're going to be blue. I have quite a few of these for the windows. So we're going to see how many we can get as well.
And
The
don't
first floor is going to be different than the second floor.
and don't worry, guys. I intentionally like to confuse the heck out of people.
It's not hard. It's not hard. Okay. It's not a rule. YOLO.
Yeah, because
Okay. Will you wear a
there's nothing
thin
against
bottom?
being loosely
No.
inspired by a standard, but if you make any slight deviation from the standard, then you're actually creating a subdivision of the standard rather than following the standard to
You're
a
too
textbook.
technical. You know what? This is meant to be fun.
Yeah. Because
Period.
sometimes mock builders come along and say, hey, that's not how it should be done in the LGMS or the MILS. I know a methodology that'll make it 100 times better. And it is kind of annoying with the MILS that it's not very easy to remove things from the foundations they're on. However, the system that you've created that deviates from the standard allows for much better flexibility with the base plate itself.
If by any chance someday I go to a brick fair, I'm sorry, that's a sensitive subject. Then it'll be easily removed and transferred from one table to another or one place to another. So, yeah, who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
someday I'll end up going in. Okay. So,
And I admit I get caught up in all the technicalities because I'm an anal person, so to speak.
so this I don't like. See how I just did something and then I just look at it and say I don't like it. Now there's other mock builders who have this floor plan already laid out. They went on the computer and they saw how this is going to look and yeah, and I'm like, no, I'm not part of the mock builders.
You're not
society.
part of the digital blueprint transition craze. You're a part of the picture it in your mind, then translate it pen to paper phase.
Yeah,
And that's what I am too, because I don't like to pre-plan my mocks because I enjoy figuring out in the real world rather than on a computer. And honestly, I think designing a mock on the computer first kind of takes away the fun of building the mock in the first place, because then it turns from fun into a business like process.
So we're going back to the days of youth, pretty much over here. Like as in, mom would say, "No, I'm not buying you no more bricks. You're not getting another Lego set. This is what you have. Build something with that." Pretty
And
much.
if you can't play nicely with your siblings, then it's all going away. Oh wait, that happened in the Lego movie too. Armageddon.
So pretty much basics, but back to basic building when you were a kid. Just deal with what you have because I can't afford to get any more bricks. And just go with the flow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because because there's been hundreds of times where I've built a mock, and then a year later, I'm like, I have so much better pieces in my parts inventory after sorting my collection. Let me come back, destroy this whole thing, and rebuild it using these new parts, and I can make a design that's way better. And then eventually you repeat the process over a 5 year period, and you realize all your mocks from 5 years ago were junk, and you can make drastic improvements by tearing it all down and starting over again. And that's the beauty of Lego compared to other types of toys out there, which is why it's the most successful toy company in the world. Because if I wasn't collecting Lego, I would be collecting Hot Wheels instead. And there's not much imaginability that comes along with Hot Wheels, other
Mm.
than, other than the action features.
I did get a couple of Hot Wheels for my grandson.
And I got Hot Wheels from Big Nate Bricks. When he was trading sig figs with people, he packaged new in box Hot Wheels cars with his sig figs.
Nice. Now I wanted the one that had the Lego minifig in it. The Lego Hot Wheel car. Did you know what that existed?
No, but I do know that Hot Wheels have done brick compatible toys in the past.
Hmm. Yeah, it had a minifig and everything. Um,
Because I know a decent amount of Hot Wheels history, and I don't think I can quite remember that stuff, to be honest.
yeah, it had a little driver and everything.
You might have given me something to research right now.
I could be wrong.
I'm gonna I'm gonna search this. Lego compatible Hot Wheels. What comes up? Oh, I think. Are you referring to the Brick Rides Hot Wheels car?
I don't know what it was called.
Yeah, looks like Brickset has a whole forum about it. Let's see what Brickset has to say. So there's a member in the Brickset forums that says, "Heil." I'm not sure if it has been noted or discussed, but there are two Hot Wheels cars that allow the attachment of minifigures. They call it Figwig and Let's Go. On the back of the card is a small picture showing where the figures can attach. There is no official affiliation with Lego. Still quite cool though, as a collector
Yes.
of both toys, and that looks like that was a line of Wick brand compatible Hot Wheels cars back in 2015.
So yes, yes, yes.
Actually, no,
Mhm.
it says there's another user in the Brickset forums that says that the Fig Rigs as branded by Hot Wheels were first released in 2013. And he also says there are 6 versions available, i.e., circa 2014. No, sorry, circa 2015. So it's the fig rigs that you're talking about that can fit a Lego minifigure inside
Yeah, so they weren't official Lego.
because they were branded by Hot Wheels.
Yes,
And
but
since Mattel owns Hot Wheels, and since Mattel hates Hasbro and Lego because they're their two biggest competitors, of course they would never want to partner with Lego about that.
mm,
But I find it interesting that they took a spin on Sig Figs and called their line of products Fig Wigs. Not sure if that's a conspiracy or not.
Don't know. Hey, okay. So this is where I ask the community, okay? All right, should I put bushes, matching bushes on both sides of the entrance? Or should I put water in, like, I want to say a koi pond, but I don't have kois.
What?
Water over here.
So are you going to use the 4x4x6 curved window still?
No, I didn't have two, and I like symmetry.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking of this as this is the entrance, and let's use Cruella de Vil. And you walk in, that will not need to be tiled. And then on one side is something pretty to look at, and on the other side as well.
You know
So,
what? I think I might have an idea because that's a 2x4 brown plate there, right?
no. Okay, the area, the inside is a 3x4 area.
Okay.
So a 3x4 area will be like either dirt and then place a nice pretty plant there. It's not going to be this, but let's put this for reference.
Because I think I might have an idea and trying to remember the lobbies of buildings I've gone in before. So you've got those you've got those trans clear panels either side of the doors. What if do you have any 1x2 trans blue bricks?
Yes.
Because what I'm thinking about is I'm trying to think about some of the ways that they've done water features and foliage in the Friends sets. Wouldn't it be cool if you stack up a bunch of those 1x2 blue bricks to be the height of the trans clear windows, then you sandwich them in between, and then then to the side of a vertical waterfall, you have a plant on the inside corner of the window.
I understood none of that. So let's do this again. Okay, I'm a visual person. So you're saying put the where is the water coming from?
Okay, so yeah, I think I'll. Do you have any more of those trans clear panels?
Of these?
Yeah, of those. So something that might work is leave a 1x2 gap in front of actually that just seeing that right now that actually looks kind of nice. Have a basin of water at the bottom, and then a waterfall, a controlled waterfall coming down into a water basin. You know what? That actually looks better. Because I was gonna suggest kind of those vertical waterfalls that you see inside of windows itself that you see in some of the fancy hotels.
Yep, this is gonna be a fancy hotel, man.
That's what I was thinking about. But I'm talking about a vertical waterfall without a water basin at the bottom. But I'm just seeing the way that you got that right now, and the water basin actually looks kind of grand. And
Yeehaw!
what if? And here's something else. What if you do you have any of the 1x1 trans clear tiles?
I have
Or
1x2s.
wait. I've got a better idea.
I have the 1x2s.
Yeah, so you've only so you've only got the 1x2s. Okay, what about so in front of the front window, why don't instead of you having two of the 1x2 tiles end to end, just have one 1x2 tiled and it be centered, and then get the 1x1 brown studs and put some of the friends flowers on top, and then you can kind of have flowers growing out of some dirt at the water basin just to add a pop of color.
Okay, or
Because friends, like everyone knows that friend sets come with tons of the flower pieces, the studded flowers. And if you even wanted to, you could throw in some of the three leaf pieces to make it kind of look like a lily pad going over the water or something. See that looks really nice right there. I must say that looks really nice.
Too much.
Yeah, it really only needs to be
Perfect.
really only needs to be simplistic in such a small area. I can't help myself, YOLO. I see people building mocks on camera, and I'm like, okay, so how can I offer my input?
Okay, well, I did ask too. I was
Yeah,
like, should I do dirt or water?
yeah.
Yeah, and then we decided, see, this is the process of mocking.
Mm.
You can collaborate with somebody and have it more fun, or you can just be bored in your room and just play around. And I said, I opted for the other. I want to have fun with my friends. Mama,
Oh, this must have been what Haley Briggs was talking about on the Butt Chop 2021 stream. There's a new feature as a guest on someone else's stream where you can connect your YouTube account to the StreamYard browser and comment from your channel in the chat.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so now I'm looking for something that is very dear to me, but very rare and hard to find. Hmm. Is the dripping water effect, I want to call it. Well, I have to use a different one. If this works. Let's pour it out in here. Let's see. This is a nice idea too for inside the lobby. Ooh,
Yeah.
look what I found.
The water flame pieces are something I can never get enough of.
But not brown. It clashes with my color of choice decor. I think it's going to need some more vibrant color, but I'll leave it there for now to give my piece some pizzazz. I'll have to tile the floor as well. I'm looking for
whenever
feather.
someone says X insert here of choice, I always think about that Fatboy Slim song.
Sing it.
weapon of choice. Da 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 da. You know that one from the late 90s.
How much is the rent? I'm gonna have to charge double just so I can afford more bread. Oh, I found one. I found one. This is the feather in
Ah,
blue.
yeah.
Okay, so that I found one. Now I need to find a few more. Okay,
I don't
that's
think
it.
I have any of the plumes in the trans light blue.
I don't know where I got it. I think I got it with the elephant in one of the friend sets that had the elephant. And then off of the Pick a Brick on Lego website, I got a few of these flames. But other than that, okay, I only got one. Yes.
I'm not necessarily. Well, I wouldn't call myself a Fatboy Slim fan, but I do like some of his songs, not all of them.
So, all right, this is what I want to do. We're going to put this here. And see what it looks like, or see if it actually touches it before I go crazy looking for 1,000 of these pieces.
Oh, I think Click and Cliff just uploaded a castle layout update.
Clicking Cliff uploaded a video? Really?
Click and Cliff upload daily.
Well, how odd.
The
Okay, so
the sarcasm is strong with this one.
what? Me? Nah, never. Never, never, never. Okay, so we have only one of them. So that ain't gonna work because I want symmetry. Okay. I have quite a few of these that just came in random sets. Oh, I must have ordered them. Sometimes if I need something from Pick a Brick, I will like scroll and pick other stuff. Ah, same. Ring control. Oh, Mayo, we're doing a train layout of the first rail in Hawaii. Would you like the footage of our event for a live stream?
Is that early access? Then yeah, you can try and shoot me an MP4 file of that video to my email mayohosco@gmail.com.
Okay.
I'm a sucker for the cool trains, so I'd be more than happy to do that.
This is another idea I had for a centerpiece. Okay. Everybody got themselves to Pick a Brick on. They don't know what to use them for, other than they can only be used for water fountains. Anyways, let's leave that there. We're still working on the front. How do we get the water to flow?
Well, that's the thing with vertical waterfalls is they depend entirely on gravity and pumps.
So I need the pump. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
if you wanna kind of have a pump at the top, you could probably get away with a 1x4 light grey plate.
I'm looking for okay, wait. I got the idea. We're going to do this proper. Okay, it's gonna look proper. If it doesn't look proper, I'm not gonna do it. So now we have there's an idea too. I pull out ideas. Okay.
And so you, do you mind me doing a share screen right now?
No, go right ahead while I'm being
I
quiet.
I, I found some
Mischievous over here.
I found some pictures of those figwigs from the Hot Wheels Wikia. No, not the solo screen. A share
What?
screen. I've got something backstage.
Fine. Oops. Okay. So how do you find it backstage?
You just got to bring it into the studio, like when you have other guests coming into the studio.
Oh, you just didn't do it yet. Okay, got it.
No, it's backstage. I don't think you've ever done a share screen before.
I think I have. I see it now. Okay.
Yeah, that's how a share screen works. So, are these the cars that you're talking about?
No, yes.
Because you can see that there are some seam lines here, and they are connected via studs. So theoretically, you can pull off all of the frames, and you can put a minifigure sitting down and build your own custom roll cage to go onto the chassis.
So
There's
yes, that's
a lot of different
exactly.
colors of there's a lot of different colors of these.
I might have to order these water pieces that I want.
Just thought I'd show them to the viewers so they can get a context about what we're talking about. And it looks like the originals were called Fig Rigs, but there must have been a subdivision of them called Ride-ons. Because it looks like from this image right here, that spoiler at the back is the size of a bar connection, so that hands of a minifigure can grab onto it.
Oh, okay.
Trying to
So
see if there's
yes.
any trying to see if there's any pictures of the figures actually in real life grabbing onto the back. See if they have them on the wiki. This is the Hot Wheels wiki. This isn't Wikimedia or Wikipedia, where all of the vintage fans get all of their knowledge from.
So now you can see that's something that I've always wanted to try to get, but okay, right now this doesn't look like water. It just looks like water panels because I didn't get that water pouring effect. See, this is a water spouting effect. Um, Basically, I want that effect to go down like that. And the one way to do that.
Speaking of one way, I bought some one way signs from Eclipse Graphics at Brickworld Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Is like this. Okay.
You don't have a sig fig, do you?
I do.
Because you don't have it in any of your branding. That's why I always forget about it.
I just recently um did one. Okay, so how do you? I think this looks horrible. Let's see, solo layout for me. Um, and bring the camera down.
I think it looks. I think it looks bad because the masonry bricks take up too much above the waterfall. I think there's a lot of light tan that's kind of throwing you off, and it's also throwing me off.
Okay, how do you like the palm of my hand? Pretty snazzy, huh?
It's the most light tan you'll ever see on a camera.
Okay, so now we get rid of these. We decide we're going to get rid of the waterfall, and instead we're going to do a water spout of sort. Instead, we'll do that in front of the window. Now it just looks like a pretty water design. I don't know.
Yeah, because I think if you change the snot wick that holds the other snot wick that holds up the dripping water from a tan to either a white or a grey, I think it'll blend into the background better.
We can do this. We got this. We got this. Where I have this right here. And now there we go. I have symmetry. I
have
think
a
it looks
little
cool.
fountain in front of the lily pads instead of it dripping down from the ceiling.
Yep. And then I can make something a little more elegant, I want to call it, for I can make something like this. I can make two of them as the window going in, because your Cruella de Vil, you're looking for the fancy, you know, $2,000 a night hotel. You know, that's what you're looking for. You don't want no rinky dink Motel 6. So we got to do some sort of a nice little window. It's going to
Wait,
have to
hang
be a
on.
4x4.
I just saw something. What if you try move the water fountain one stud to the left and then try put some of those 1x2 trans blue bricks up against the trans clear panels of the window?
I'm sorry,
Eh,
what are you asking for?
So take
This
off
to the left.
one. Yeah, so you move that left. So take off so take off the 1x2 trans blue tile near the transclear windows, and then you can build up a waterfall that goes to the side of the water fountain, and then you can have the window behind the water fountain. Because if you get the
Yeah,
effect of, because if you get a vertical waterfall in there, then you get the audio of the nature within a
no,
concrete jungle.
no, I don't have the proper waterfall features.
No,
The
what I'm saying is it doesn't have to be directly in front of the 1x2 transclear. You can have it covering the edge, the white edge of the window right there, and have it nestled into the corner.
I know what you're saying. You're saying remove these.
No, I'm saying, yeah, there's a one by so no. What I'm saying is keep those in there, and there's a 1x2 trans blue tile in front of there. Remove that, and then you can put a stack of the 1x2 trans clear bricks to get the waterfall in there, and then you'll be able to keep the waterfall. Yeah, like that. And even if you move that one stud backwards, then you'll be able to keep both of the flowers in there.
Okay, so my thing is I need around it. Okay. Where are my okay?
Because there's a way we can get the waterfall, the water fountain, and the flower on the lily pad to be incorporated in such a tiny area. Yeah, because what I'm saying is if you move the stack of 1x2 trans light blue bricks one stud backwards, then you'll be able to fit the second flower in there. Yeah, if you move that one stud backwards, then you'll have the necessary room.
Then I will go into the
No,
window frame.
because you're working on a 3x4 area, so you can have that up against the window that'll go behind the water fountain to the left of that 1x6x5 window panel right there.
So what I'm thinking is I don't okay, this is going into the dots section. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, I have more stuff. Oh, I found a plethora. I found a plethora of goodies. Oh, I found goodies. Okay. I'm gonna put these back in their little baggie. Okay, so see all my goodies? See, I'll let you stare at that while I put my other goodies away. My
I also got some trans purple in there, and there's a lot of really useful pieces for building skyscrapers. I wish I had in my collection.
well, this is years of
Collecting.
defying Sal and oh I need a plate. Oh, Aha. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Oops. Okay. All right. So now, this is my plan. Finding my water pieces that I was thinking of originally. Inside. This is actually a waterfall, but it's too bulky. It is a 2x4, and I don't want a 2x4. So I'm looking for smaller, and as soon as you decide to come back, I'll let you
Yeah,
back in.
I'm still here.
You're still here? Oh, okay. Exit solo layout. There we go. Okay.
Actually, if you want to keep the waterfall where it is to make it look like it's standing on its own, and you've got more of those stud flowers, you could put them either side of the 3 leaf piece onto the studs on
Mm.
top of those 1x4 like 10 masonry bricks. If you want to add a little bit more color.
Let's see. What I'm actually thinking of is figuring out how to add this as more like the waterfall instead of the flat look of the bricks that I did put. No,
I think if you want to use those, then it'd have to be for a water feature on the interior.
Mm,
Because unless you want to get rid of the water fountain, then you don't have the space for those curvature kind of Star Wars X-wing canopies.
mm. I do have. Okay. So I can forget this. I don't have to put them in. Just because I have them and thought about it doesn't mean I have to. I have 2 of these. And if you put them in upside down, let's just precariously put that there. Those that look like a waterfall. No. Those that look like a waterfall. No. Scrap that idea. Okay. I do have a couple of these right there, and just now, can you tell me what time it is on my time?
I don't know about your time, but here it's 10:53 p.m.
Oh, I don't know what my time is, but I've got to go to work. And it's so much fun being here, but I have to also earn that Lego money. Okay. So if I just finish the windows, I mean this front facade, I'll be happy. But it doesn't mean it'll stay this way because then I go to sleep at night and then I have, other visions and it becomes other plans. And then I decide to do something else. And tomorrow morning I'll wake up and put it a different way. Okay, so Cruella de Vil saw these beautiful water designs. Whoopsies. Everything goes flying. Here we go. I mean, I could stay here all day, but
You have to go to work soon.
well, yeah, I have to get ready for work. I have to take a shower, eat breakfast or brunch or whatever you want to call it.
Well, since you're in Massachusetts, it's now 9:25 a.m.
Oh, you're so sweet looking that up. Yeah, okay. So I like this. This is gonna be like a splash of greenery. I'll add a flower or two and it'll look good. And I like it. Then I will have to build, like I said, this here will be a 1x4 in there. So that'll look good. That's my next project. I'll have to shut my eyes and walk away. But Mayo, I really, really appreciate all your input. I didn't take 100% of your ideas. I incorporated yours and mine
Well,
together.
after all, they are just ideas.
Yeah. Pool above the entrance floor, second floor, flowing into the first floor. That's what YOLO said. And I'll think about it, probably dream about it tonight. Seriously making me want to buy Yoda's hut. Great stream, y'all. Oh, thank you. So you guys, you had inspired me to continue. I'm glad that I'm back into the groove of things and able to actually build.
Yeah. And speaking of being back in the groove of things and actually wanting to build, if you have any friend sets that's still in your backlog, if you want to build friend sets with Adora Build and myself on Friday night, just let me know. And you've got you've got an invite if you want it.
Oh, so sweet! Thank you.
Because I know, because I know that you normally have a bunch of sets in the inventory, and one or two of them might be friends.
I have 3 that I'm staring at right now, but I have the baby. So he is a priority. Not that Lego isn't great or the streaming with you isn't great, but his safety is my priority. And I've quickly found out, no offense, Sal, but sometimes when it comes to nighttime, the baby needs me. Sal likes to go to sleep early, and Friday night I'll have to be watching the baby.
Well, if something does come up in possible. If there's a change that comes up in the schedule, let me know, and I'll try get you an invite your way.
Thank you.
It's there if you want it.
All right, so we're putting this away and then we're ending. So you can catch me on the fly, but please, if you did not have a chance to visit my live streams when they were live, you can always watch them on the replay.
And particularly when I'm on your live streams, there's always a bunch of engaging conversations that you might have missed out on.
Thank you. And Mayo, where can we find you?
You can find me here on YouTube at Mayo Hosco, Twitter and Instagram at real_Mayo Hosco, and for all of my other social media, you can you can see where I am on the socials by going to my website mayohosco.weebly.com. I'm only 0.9 average concurrent viewers away from being an affiliate over on Twitch. So if you like Lego Minecraft, please consider following me over on Twitch. And I'm 0.9 average concurrent viewers away from being able to start earning a little bit of money over on Twitch, which might help to pay to go to Brick World Chicago.
Whoa. So you heard it here, folks. First of all, he is very knowledgeable on almost every Lego subject there is. So if you're looking for entertainment, yes, head over to the Mayo Hostel channel. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. And of course, if you're looking for mock building and just having pure fun, then come on over to my channel. You'll always see impromptu live streams here and there. And this has been a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, YOLO. And we did have the bag guy. Where is he? He's gone. Okay. Trash bag fashion lover. So that looked like some kind of person who was just passing through, but hopefully he liked the build and will come through again. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.